What's going on, everybody? We got Miss Mary out here getting ready for some new plugs. So I've been kind of dealing with some issues with the carburetor, fouling plugs at idle. I might have it fixed, I might not. We're gonna put a fresh set of TR6s in it right now. And this is gonna kind of start the prep for LS Fest West, April 26th to April 28th. We've got to crunch a lot of work in a little bit of time, so we'll hop into it. It's a really crazy story. A couple months back, we got married, Jess and I, and on Valentine's Day, and I took the car, and before I took it out, I took it around the block, and I hit the rev limiter a whole bunch on accident and flung the belt off. Didn't realize it, drove it all the way out to my brother-in-law's, sister-in-law's, whatever, and drove it all the way out there, all the way down the freeway. It was overheating just a bit. I'm freaking out. I'm like, man, I don't understand what's going on. I have no time. We get there, very close to there, actually, I should say. Car's way too hot, so I shut it off, get out of it, realized that I had flung the belt, and the car was just an absolute trooper. So got a new belt onto it, got some coolant. We're gonna need to do an oil change. It has bread pen in it right now. We're gonna put some ZR1 back into it. So I'm gonna get these plugs swapped out, just start kind of getting it happy and ready. Before the no prep, the last one that we did, the only one that I did, we did some suspension changes that you saw in the rear to get the pinion angle happy. We got some new tires coming from my buddy Tucson Tony. And then we're gonna have to do some suspension work in the front to see if we can get it to freely travel up and down so we can get some good 60 foots out of this thing. Really hoping to see a 10 naturally aspirated out at LS Fest West. So let's get these plugs popped into this thing, get it lit off. Little bit of a problem. Yep, so they're all super smoked. Holy cow. So got some kind of an issue. I do have my old trusty carburetor from the GTO. That's not from anger. I dropped a bottle, okay, on accident. It's not from anger. Maybe I was a little angry, but. So this one is an 850 main body. Just old trusty, been around, so I might have to slap that on there. James hooked me up with a 950 HP that he's got going, and it's ready for me, but we live on opposite sides of towns, and it's just like, I need to have something on there today. So maybe I was gonna try to run this carb again, but after seeing these plugs, I cleaned these off completely. They were brand new, cleaned them off, brushed them, which I don't love. They could have still been fuel fouled, but it's just, I don't know. I've already had enough problems with this carburetor, so I'm not in love with it. James, one of the quotes from him was, sometimes some carburetors just don't like some engines. So we're gonna pop this off, I think I've decided, and go to that 850. You're like, what are you gapping your plugs to? Well, it's NA, so I don't know, whatever they came with. This thing is literally wet. Wet. That's some kind of a situation here, folks. Look at that. That's wild. I didn't run it but for a couple minutes, so something's not happy. I'm trying to think. For it to be that bad, you would figure it's something. One thought that crossed my head was, pushing past the regulator, pushing past the needle and seat, because it is deadheaded fuel system. So deadheaded fuel system would mean that there's no return to the tank. There really should be a return to the tank, but let's see. That's wrong, okay? I got smoked from when we had that overheating episode. And also, Yeah, see, don't get mad at me, but I definitely left the carb on real quick. I wanted to see, I don't know, it just boggles my mind that this carb could really not be good. But it already looks like it's throwing a bunch of fuel. I don't know if you can see that. Raw fuel. Nope. No bueno. Yep, so there we go. Time to swap it out. Hopefully that's the issue. Maybe it's, I mean, it could be timing or something, but you're up, bub. Bam. Pretty easy. So swapped on. I don't know. Let's see. See what we got. Round 2. Gotta get some fuel into this guy. Best part about this car right here, the wing windows that are on the wheel. Oh man, can't beat that. That's a good car. It's a good car right there that has the, you know, you can just grab that old boy. Might have to give it some throttle blade. It's not wanting to idle. Give it some. Ooh, you're gonna want to try to. Wow, just wants to live with this carb. Let me tell you. We'll see. Might have some leaks here. This thing sat for a long time, so. Well, you gotta be careful with these ones. They want to strip out. Got more of a fuel leak back here. All right. Still a little smoky. Good car. What a good car, isn't it? People try to buy. I've had a lot of people message me after my friends sold it to me and they still look to buy it. Golly, how could I ever get rid of that? Look at that thing. God. Now you can tell here this belt isn't ran around. That's the wrong belt. We did it on the edge there. Might toss it again. Let me get this thing in the garage, man. What a freaking jerk I am. Look at this. Look at that. What a jerk. Terrible. You deserve better, but you're not going to get it, so. Ignore that one. Okay. Throw the fan on. Throw the fan on. starting to get hot out here in the desert, boys. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a air filter on the car right now. I don't love that. The airflow from the wing window, second to none. Can't beat it. Absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, I did put an AFR gauge in this thing. I can't show you from where you're at. But it was running so bad and so rich, it actually fouled out the AFR gauge. So I'm gonna have to get a new O2 sensor for it. Kind of a bummer. Big U-turn. This is the school life. Like I'm in a long bed F350. Don't know if this thing's happy or not, you know? It's misfiring terribly right now. What is going on? I'm literally like rolling into it. I'm gonna check fuel pressure real quick. Kids, this is why you put EFI on the car. Nathan, my friend who built it, still mad at you. What do you want, Mary? Got gas? Does it have gas? Does it have gas in it? This thing is not sounding good. So what better way to start off the road to LS Fest West than to have the car just not running good whatsoever and me not have a lot of time to work on it. So as per usual for all of the things that I've done in my car career, we got a lot of things to do, not a lot of time. And main thing is, I just want to have fun. I want to get out there. And if you guys are going to be out there, let me know. We'll get together, say what's up. Other than that, tune in for the next one. We'll see you. Bye.